DSCR loans. What are they? Who should use them? What's the benefit, pros and cons? People have heard of debt service coverage ratio loans, DSCR loans, but I don't think enough people truly understand how great these things are. About 10% of loans being written in 2025 are debt service coverage ratio loans. As an investor myself, as somebody who works with investors, I'm talking about these loans every single day, and we're structuring these loans every single day. And I just think that more people need to learn about them and understand about them because they're great, especially if you're an investor, especially if you're self-employed. If you're self-employed, you've probably run across not being able to qualify for a conventional loan. I've talked to a lot of self-employed borrowers that gave up on real estate investing because, hey, listen, I only have $30,000 in income on paper. I can't qualify for a conventional loan. I was going to buy that duplex, but I didn't because I didn't qualify. Well, the DSCR loan is built for you. It's built for the investor who doesn't qualify conventional, who wants to buy an investment property. Some quick stuff on DSCR loans. If this is big fancy words that mean nothing to you, don't worry about it. Debt service coverage ratio just means what is the rent versus the payment. And to simplify it even further, what most lenders want is they want your payment, let's call $2,000, so we use a real world example, to be less than your rent. So they do a rent survey and they find out that rents in this neighborhood are $2,200 and you've got a $2,000 payment. You're greater than a 1.0 ratio in their eyes for the rent versus the payment. Now, if that doesn't work, I promise you there's DSCR lenders lined up and down the block that will say, don't worry about 1.0, we'll do it down to 0.8. Don't worry about that, we'll do it down to 0.5. I've got lenders that have loans where they say, that's our no DSCR. We don't worry about the debt ratio. Your rent is $2,200 and you're buying the place for $2 million or whatever, $10,000 payment, all good, we'll lend on it. What they're gonna do is they're gonna hit your loan to value and say, you know, if your rent is 1/5 of what your payment is, you might have to come in with 40% down, but nonetheless, you're gonna be able to get a loan done. And if you've got great ratios, if you go 1.15 and above or 1.3 and above, you're gonna get really good terms. In a lot of cases, better terms than a conventional investment property loan. So you have to look at these if you're an investor. I know that these things are gaining popularity. My job as a loan originator is to provide options to investors, to provide options for all my clients. And so if you haven't looked at a DSCR loan, I encourage you to. If you have any questions at all, please feel free to reach out.